Right now, breaking news.
Right now, we're following breaking news out of Yakima. Police confirm one man is dead after a shooting on South 17th Avenue. This is the third fatal shooting in the Yakima Valley this weekend. Here's what we know. This morning, many are still in shock following the terror that took place in Orlando, Florida. Right now, you're taking a live look into the city of Orlando where the tragedy unfolded. A gunman entered a gay nightclub early Sunday morning and opened fire, killing 50 people. It's the deadliest shooting attack in American history. Across the U.S., people have been joining together, showing support for the victims and their families. Here locally, residents gathered at Volunteer Park in Pasco for an emotional night, lighting candles, listening to different speakers, and of course, praying. And this morning, many families in Florida are still waiting for information about their loved ones. Orlando police have been releasing more names of the victims throughout the night. They've created a list online. Right now, Monty's actually going to give us a look at the list so far. Monty, what's it looking like?
Well, Veronica, this is the updated list.
Breaking overnight, Pasco police are warning Franklin County residents to watch out for a wanted man who's on the run. Take a look at your screen. This is 37-year-old Aaron James Hogan. Welcome back to Wake Up Northwest Saturday, making regional headlines this morning. Earlier this year, a Seattle lawyer found debris believed to be from Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 in Mozambique. Now he claims he found more debris from the plane, this time in Madagascar. Blaine Gibson has been fascinated with MH370, which vanished in March of 2014 with 239 people on board. New upgrades are coming to how we see what Spokane and Liberty Lake police do on the job. Officers will soon be switching out their body cameras for brand new ones that can record high-definition video. A driver who got hurt when a Como TV News helicopter crashed 2 years ago in Seattle has filed a lawsuit. Guillermo Sanchez was stopped at a red light while driving to work when the helicopter came crashing down on top of his truck. He hurt his shoulder and ankle while getting away from the fire, but says he also suffered emotional pain. Monty, Fernanda, I'm at the intersection of West Canal Drive, North Cleveland Street here in Kennewick. A man is now in custody. Like you mentioned, he had barricaded himself. He's accused of stabbing 2 people. Both were taken to Trios Medical Center and are being treated, one for non-life-threatening injuries, the other for life-threatening injuries. And I'll step aside so you can see what the scene looks like now. I got here just a little bit after 6:30 a.m. When I got here, like I said, heavy police presence. Police confirmed that the man was inside one of the apartments here behind me. 2 expanding lanes here on North 1st Street. These are just some of the projects the city of Hermiston will address in their capital improvement plan. Hey, Monty and Fernanda, good morning. That's right, Shred Day is in full swing. We're at Numerica Credit Union here in Richland. As you can see, we have our bins set up. We have our CI shred truck. Richland police say the girl was walking home from here, Jason Lee Elementary School near Torbett Street in Richland, when the man pulled up in a white pickup. After the man got out of his truck, the girl took off running. Since the last time I saw you guys, we actually made our way out here. Check out this beautiful view behind us. Like you mentioned, I'm at Badger Mountain Vineyard, Powers Winery right next to us. And I'm here with owner Greg Powers. Good morning. Thank you for waking up early with us.
Thanks for having me.
Happy National Wine Day.
As to you.
So we're talking wine, but we're also talking organic wine. And I understand Badger Mountain Vineyard, you guys are the first certified organic vineyard in Washington State. So tell me, why this commitment to produce organic wine? For now, live in Kennewick, riding the bus, Veronica Quintero, Wake Up Northwest. 13 years and counting. That's how long Officer Raymond Aparicio has been with the Pasco Police Department, and he says he wouldn't have it any other way.
I'll probably stay here for as many years as I can until I retire for sure.
The Quincy native says he discovered his passion for law enforcement at an early age.
So when I was a kid, you know, when we were playing cops and robbers, I was always a cop. I tried to be bad when I was younger, and I just didn't know how to do it.
And credits his roots as the son of migrant farm workers as the source of his discipline.
We'd get up, 3:30 in the morning, and I was working out, hoeing in the onions and taking out the weeds, roguing in the wheat, working in the potatoes.
Discipline that's led to many awards throughout the course of his career. Most recently, the Tri-Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce recognized him as the 2016 Veteran of the Year.
Being recognized as being a Latino veteran, it just meant a lot to me.
Officer Aparicio remembers his time abroad. He tells me he had just started his training at the police academy when he got the life-changing news.
I was 11 weeks into the academy and get activated to go to Iraq and Kuwait.
After serving for almost 2 years, he says he came back with a greater sense of appreciation.
It opened up my eyes to how good we have it here.
He also brought back some pretty wild stories.
I could say I was in the country at the time when they caught Saddam Hussein.
And motivation to continue doing the work that he calls his passion.
I'm very thankful for the Pasco Police Department giving me the opportunity to work with them.
If you're looking to add some adventure to your next wine tasting experience, Red Mountain Trails here in Benton City lets you do just that. 4 years ago, owners Jeff and Teresa Owen, natives of the Tri-Cities area, decided to turn one of their hobbies into a business.
There's nothing else like it.
It started with wagon rides, sunset dinners, and trail rides. Inspired by a recent trip to San Francisco, the Owens decided to expand their offerings to include a wine tasting by horseback tour.
The Red Mountain AVA is one of the only AVAs anywhere where you just where you have this endless sea of vines, and we're just immersed in them, and then you just pop out at a winery. Visitor Tina Short from Ellensburg says the opportunity to ride through the vines adds to the wine tasting experience.
It's just neat to ride through and actually see all the grapes and how it goes from production onto tasting it.
And no experience is necessary.
I was a little bit nervous when I first got on the horse, and I'm on the biggest horse that they have, so I was looking down like, But it's been, Teresa is a great instructor, and the horses are very laid back.
So I decided to give it a try, and in no time, the helpful staff made me look like a pro.
Bringing the best of two worlds together. So yeah, it's been a great experience so far.
Wine tasting tours can accommodate groups of up to 4 people, and reservations are required. For more information, visit redmountaintrails.com. In Hanford news, the Department of Energy has started reviewing the actions taken regarding chemical vapors on the Hanford site. Investigators met with Hanford leaders on Tuesday to talk about the scope of the review. They say field work is happening next week. Just this spring, about 50 Hanford workers have gotten medical evaluations for possible exposure to chemical vapors. Workers are concerned. They believe the vapors have been coming from radioactive waste stored in underground tanks.
All right, if you follow our KNDU and KNDO Facebook page, we've been live streaming all morning long behind the scenes. So if you haven't liked it, go like it right now, because you can see, well, the behind the scenes look at what goes on here every morning on Wake Up Northwest.
That's right. Check it out. We're showing you Wake Up Northwest from a different point of view. Hey, guys. We're live as we're live. So join us every morning. Just go to KNDU, KNDO Facebook. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll have continuous news updates throughout the day on NBCRightNow.com.
Hey, enjoy the cooler temperatures, because we're cranking up the heat tomorrow. We're back tomorrow morning. Bye-bye, everyone.